Hello? Oh, here we go. Thanks for saying that. That was weird. Why did my mic not connect to OBS? But anyway, hello, hey ho, welcome! How are you guys doing? Hello, Dan. Yeah, I was just saying I forgot to put away the new background. But honestly, now that I'm seeing it again, I do like it. I like it more than the weird dots. And keeping this one on for now. Just finished making broths for later cooking. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Love to see pictures. Yeah, today was fine. I've been rather tired lately, but I did what I had to do, so I'm just relaxing right now. But I need to work on stuff later on as well. Is the game music okay, or is it too loud? How is it for you guys? I didn't test it previously. I just downloaded it right now and opened it. I am pretty... That's so weird. I don't know why. Whenever I'm always... Wait, I'm pulling myself. Wait, I can do this. Whenever I'm listening to my own streams, it feels like they're so loud. I don't know why. Game audios for now, okay. Then my hotspot got to tier 10. Oh my! Oh no, poor you, Chip. I will try to play more epic RPG. Yeah, by the way, I have a Discord where we have an epic bot named Epic RPG where we're playing some games together. Feel free to join in. They gave me 300 million to celebrate it. What a great partner. Wait, that's a lot. Amazing. Oh, you upgraded your horse? Oh yes, they're so expensive as well. Well, anyway guys, today we'll be playing Bed and Theater. I love to scream it out. Okay. Better not watch my stream when you try to fall asleep or try to relax then. Yo. Again, like for top 3 rate. I'm not sure that if I even have 300 mil chip. Oh, you're playing Ghost right now? Yeah, do that. Have fun. Oh, by the way, guys, I've tried doing this. It's scuff. I don't know how to do it to make it look smooth, but let's say hi. Oh, is it not working now? It was working a while ago. No, not here. Ah, there we go. There are some movements now. So, more expressions to work with, but the mouse is not moving if I do that. And it just appears and disappears suddenly. Okay, let's get into the game, shall we? As far as I know, we'll be playing a specific story, or we can try to write our own stories by making decisions. And let's just go into here. Welcome to Bed and Theater. On this stage, we shall be toying with fate. You will make many choices, unlocking darker and darker paths, all in order to witness a lovely variety of tragic events. But first, allow me to explain how it works. To begin the tutorial, select whichever doll you like. You're the human doll, you're the demon doll, or was it? Welcome to the tutorial. Select the doll to begin with. Let's be the demon one. You control the demon doll. You're a feist looking guy. just minding your own business. How will you interact with the human doll? Wicked, attack it. Play nice, let's be nice, guys. Oh! You try to make friends with the human doll, but it kills you in cold blood. How ruthless. You found your very first bad ending, but don't worry, the story need not to end here. Let's reset the stage and try again. First, try controlling the other doll. Now let's be the demon again. Right, go ahead and try playing as a human doll this time. Okay. When game tells you what to do, you control the human doll. You're a friendly little guy, just minding your own business. How will you interact with the demon doll? Play nice! Aww! You and the demon doll are able to set aside your differences and become friends. Why, this isn't a bad ending at all. I should have written out this possibility. It's just not suited to my theater whatsoever. Now that you know how the story goes, you can set the doll's behavior in advance. As you just saw, these behaviors will automatically be set to what you choose during your last playthrough. But now you can turn each one on or off without having to replay from the doll's perspective. Yes, my theater actually doubles as a puzzle game. Now, try turning the doll's behavior on and off to see the different outcomes. Okay, let's just turn both on. Hostile and wicked, and we are the human. You're a friendly little guy minding your business. How we will interact. Let's attack it this time. Oh! Oh! You both attack each other at once and die together. End tutorial. I'm done, yeah. Yes, I get it. This game saves your progress automatically, so just relax and collect all the bad endings at your own pace. Now, without further ado, let's start the show. Oh yeah, look at this. So we have 4 main characters. We have the hero, the maiden, an underling, and the overlord. Let's be the maiden. Oh, so cute! You are a maiden. You live in a peaceful village next to a spooky demon lord's castle. You are told that you are fated to be captured by the overlord one day because you are a beautiful young girl. Demon overlords apparently love capturing those. You think of how you haven't heard of that actually happening to anyone, but maybe the demons just haven't been given the opportunity? Who knows? Oh, so cute. You are in church. You pray to your god, asking why you have been born into this role of maiden. You respect the divine plan and all, but you're really just curious as to what the point of it is. You are impatient. Meeting a demon actually sounds pretty gosh damn exciting. Maybe you understand your role better if you were to just hurry up and get captured already. You leave a note and venture forth to find a demon. Just to, see what happens. Oh, not long into your little adventure, a demon underling appears before you. It looks pretty scary. Introduce yourself. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. But the demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. This plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you aside. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consumed maiden end. Okay. Let's reset. Okay, so we have been polite. Let's try the second one. You're the maiden. You fade. You pray. And you become impatient and you leave and you meet the demon. Shout for a hero to come save you. You yell, but the hero does not come. The demon suddenly jumps you and starts biting. A lot. How painful. Oh, is this the same? The plan of yours was completely stupid, you think. Why couldn't you have been more patient? Why did you go looking for trouble? You aren't angry or anything, of course. This was all your fault for trusting a demon not to devour you on sight. This is your punishment for questioning fate, you guess. Bit by bit, you're swallowed by the demon until you are no more. Consume main end. Wow, both end the same way. Interesting. Then let's go for the underling. I mean, we're meeting him after all. You are a demon underling in service of the Overlord. You aren't particularly strong, but not particularly weak either. That's what your friends tell you. Your job is to guard the castle and keep humans away. It's unbearably boring. Heroes rarely come all the way here to challenge the Overlord anyway. It's a lot of standing in one place, staring into nothing. You feel like you're gonna go crazy if you don't get a break. You decide to ask the Overlord for a day off. She gives you an earful about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. You wait for her to finish her lecture before returning to your post. What does she know about anything? Who made her the boss of everyone? You complain about the Overlord to your friends. They agree that she is kind of a snob and totally deserves to be kicked off her throne. You only wanted to vent your frustrations, but the conversation somehow turned into an assassination plot. You should probably steer this in a responsible direction. Shall we be? Let's overthrow her. Let's be chaotic. No! You're sick of this Overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friend suggests maybe you should be the new Overlord. You like the sound of that? You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Your friends aren't very impressed. You assure them you will talk more about the assassination thing when you get back, which satisfies them. You sneak out of the castle to have some fun. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time running around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She seems very frightened and screams for a hero to come save her. You consider your options. Oh wait, let's see what this perspective is if we eat her. Gobble her up. Maidens aren't the best meal, but you figure you should live up to your demon name and strike back against the humans. You start devouring the maiden without so much as a second thought, and feel quite proud of that. The humans would surely praise you with curses if they were around to see. Oh man, if only someone could have been watching. Time to find an audience for your evil deeds. You wander into the nearby village. The people are screaming and running away, throwing rocks at you and whatnot. You think that's pretty rude of them. You haven't even done anything yet. Oh, what's the school? Put out on show. You attack the nearest human. He is old and weak, and his bones crush delightfully. Oh. Your audience screams go louder. Applause. You think, hey, this is actually pretty fun. I should have taken revenge like this a lot sooner. As you continue your bloodthirsty stance, striking the villagers down, You fail to notice a sword-wielding hero running towards you. He takes you out in one swift blow. You're just a demon underling after all. As you die, you think, that was totally worth it. The curtains closes. Perform an underling end. Oh yeah, this is pretty dark. This game is really, really dark. Okay, oh, we have two options, the hungry and disloyal. Okay, we have two options. Let's turn you on and let's go to the hero, cause he appeared. Oh, hey, Lace Off. Okay, let's see the hero's perspective. You are the hero. Should I do different voices for them? You like to think of yourself as a pretty reliable and swell guy. Wait, you guys can see my mouse, can't you? Should I turn it off? I feel like it could be annoying if I just swear around. Your life has been rather ordinary, aside from the occasional heroic adventures, fighting evil monsters and whatnot. You're told a maiden from your village has been kidnapped and is likely being held captive at the nearby demon overlord's castle. Who even puts a village right next to where an entire demon army hangs out? You don't get it. That's great. Have you grown up a little? Lace Off! I am grown up! Okay. You're happy to protect the townspeople though. You were born to play this role. You head off on your adventures to rescue the maiden. But demon soldiers block your path. You could kill them and gain experience. Oh, this gives me Undertale vibes. Like the EXP and the love meter or whatsoever was called. But let's get the trait. Bravely slaughter the evil creatures. You make quick work of the vile creatures who stood in your way. You feel so much stronger now. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. I'm just noticing these two guys are like the friends from the underling, aren't they? They were like sitting at the table together. There's no way to sneak past these monsters. If you want to reach the Overlord... Oh, cut through the demon army? Ask if they'll let you in. You attempt to explain why you've come, but the monster before you is eyeing you with suspicion. They can't help but notice the demon blood from earlier you haven't had the chance to wash off yet. Whoops. You have no choice but to find the army in self-defense. Oh well, more experience points for you. You make your way through the castle, fending off all the demons that stand in your way. The Overlord appears, demanding to know what the hell you're doing murdering all her soldiers. You get straight to the point and ask her where the maiden is. She feigns ignorance, a convincing act, but you won't be fooled. If the maiden isn't here, then what happened to her? You can see only one answer. The Overlord definitely captured her. In fact, it's possible she's already been devoured. Thinking about the poor maiden's fate fills you with hatred. You fight the Overlord with everything you've got. You've become strong from the hordes of demons you took down before this final battle. The Overlord is almost no match for you. Oh, you cut her to pieces. The Overlord has fallen. You breathe a sigh of relief, but your job is not yet finished. You search the castle. Unfortunately, you find no sign of the maiden within its walls. It's just as you suspected. She must have already been devoured. You feel hollow. A great evil has been banished from this world, but What does it matter if you were too weak to save someone? You stand alone amidst the carnage and ponder what it means to be a hero. You return to the Overlord remains and rub her head in your cape to bring me back to the village. Surely your great victory will be celebrated. Failed hero end? Oh boy, okay. Interesting. Okay, wait. The hero, there was a second option. I want to get his second option. You are a hero! And the maiden has been kidnapped. So you go on a journey and try to save the maiden. And oh wait, we can maybe wait, let's go with this first. I don't know, maybe it changes if we go, yep, the bigger guys, and we're wait. Oh wait. I think wait. I need to do a different ones. Yeah, this is the same. This is the same. This is the same. Yep, the maiden's not here. We killed the Overlord. Failed hero. Yes. Wait. I think I need to flee. Okay, we're fleeing like a coward. Forgetting your pride, you escape with your life. But you can't return home now. Your reputation will be ruined. You wonder how you'll ever be able to rescue that maiden all on your own if you can't even fight some lousy demon underlings. You take your chance at the castle. You're a hero after all. This is your job. Okay, we're continuing. Nice. After a long trek, you make it to the castle's front gates. You're faced with an army of demons that all look very intimidating. There's no way to sneak past these monsters. If you want to reach the Overlord, ask them nicely. You go to the nearest demon and explain why you've come here. They stare you down and you feel very uncomfortable. But they seem to trust you and escort you directly to the Overlord's chambers. That was easy. The Overlord is alone. You asked about the maiden, but the Overlord doesn't seem to know what you're talking about. Was she really never here? You wonder what could have happened to her. She's so cute. She's such like, why are you here? Which maiden? The Overlord says that she wishes she could help you, but you're the first human that's come here in forever, at least that she knows of. You think of how you probably shouldn't trust her, seeing as she's a demon after all, but you can't really prove she's lying either. You apologize for the intrusion and return home to your village. The maiden was never found. Useless hero, no! He tried! The hero tried! Okay, but interesting. Let's put everything on and go to the Overlord. Oh! Hi! You are the Overlord. You live in a castle, surrounded by your demon servants. It's a pretty crushy life, you think. Except for those pesky humans who keep killing members of your army. There's even a role called Hero, whose whole purpose in life is just to dethrone you. What's their deal anyway? You've actively avoided pissing off the humans in hopes they'll leave you and your army alone, but they never do. You're still new to the whole Overlord thing, if you're being quite honest with yourself. You don't really understand the politics of it. But you remind yourself everyone is just doing their best to fulfill their roles. You won't let them bait you into being the evil Overlord they expect. The small heart? Oh, you're right! So cute! I like her. You think you're pretty cool and mature to hold yourself to the higher standards like that. One of your underlings walks into your room, totally interrupting your thoughts about how awesome you are. They're saying something about how boring it is to stand in one place guarding the castle at all time, especially since no one ever comes here anyway. You see their point, but the way they're whining about it kind of bothers you. What to do with this underling? Oh, let's be a tyrant. Tell them to get back to work. You give them a lecture about responsibility and unquestioning obedience. Your servants ought to do what they're told, whether they like it or not. They look really unhappy with you, but you're sure they'll thank you later for this later. Venturing too far from the castle tends to spell death. You dismiss the underling and lie down in your nice and comfy overlord bed. Oh, that lecturing made you want to take a nap. You fall asleep pretty quick, just another one of your amazing talents as the overlord. You awake to a huge commotion outside. Oh, a hero has shown up and started totally murdering your soldiers. What the hell, guy? You rush out into the battlefield to confront this jerkwad. You curse at him and very rudely inquire his reasons for doing all this. The hero yells at you, demanding you return the maiden you are holding captive. You don't know what he's talking about, but you can't forgive his actions. You do battle with the hero, but he has grown strong from cutting down your army. You are unable to defeat him. With decisive swings, he stabs and cuts you to pieces. You fall. You have failed your subjects. You spit curses weakly. You wish you'd been stronger. Maybe you were never suited to be the overlord in the first place. The truth was, you were never that much more powerful than the demons who served you. It was the title, the control that gave you strength. These are your thoughts as you are swallowed by darkness. Conquered Overlord End. Interesting! Okay, wait. We started with the... Let's do this. So we're being eaten because the underling was hungry and he was unhappy because the overlord was being a tyrant. So if we avoid that, maybe we won't be eaten. Let's be polite first. You introduce yourself? Yes! The demon... Wait. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by a demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. Oh, he's so small! He's so small! Look at him! He's so small! They agreed to take you to their masters nonetheless. Oh, okay, we're in the castle now. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the overlord. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. At least someone is smarter. Dan! Both of you, lace off! Dan, stop! I feel like you guys are making fun of me. I am not small, okay? We're not talking about that anymore. Me commenting about other people. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens or to do anything else that would agitate the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen, then the hero would come to your rescue. You don't want to believe you've been lied to all along. Maybe it's just that you haven't been maiden, like, enough. You ask the Overlord what you should do to be a more suitable maiden, but she doesn't seem to understand. Just go home and stop worrying about destiny so much. She makes it sound so simple. This Overlord seems like the complete opposite of you. You want to learn more about her and how she thinks. You insist on staying to talk with her more. The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, you realize they might not be the ruthless monster you were raised to believe. As it turns out, she commanded her demons to avoid human towns and villages. She didn't want to risk giving the humans any excuse to send a hero out after them. You realize that must be why you've never heard of any demons attacking your town. You express your gratitude to the Overlord on behalf of your village. The smirk. She says you can thank her by telling the humans to stop raising heroes. She's tired of her servants getting killed by them. You've always thought demons were violent and unreasonable creatures, but it seems the Overlord could say the same of humans. You may be different, but really, they're just trying to live their lives the same as you. You feel like you're starting to understand things a lot better. But maybe everything I've said was to deceive you and the other humans. What would you do if I turned out to be super evil all along? Even if she were to capture you now, you think this place is far more interesting than the way things are back home. You kind of like not being told to expect demons to come after you all the time. You feel free. Honestly, you've always kept to yourself, but spending time with this Overlord has been very nice. You feel butterflies in your stomach. Oh, is someone having a crush? Bruh, who did you kill this time? Is it because of Dutiful? Maybe I need to turn Dutiful off. But then, a hero barges into the room. His clothes are stained by a dark liquid. It's dripping from his weapon too. You realize it must be demon blood. Something horrible has happened. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The Overlord has walked past the hero and out into the hall. She's wailing. You can only guess what kind of horrible scene he's left for her. Oh. The Overlord tears the hero apart in retaliation. You watch silently, unable to scream. The Overlord, who you had just been getting along with so well, has killed another human right in front of you. It's clear now that you have been deceived by her sweet words. Demons are ruthless monsters after all. You somehow managed to slip past the Overlord and make it out of the blood-soaked castle. You never look back. Escape Maiden and A. Interesting! Oh, it's so... I really like it that you only see things from their perspective, from the character you're playing. Yeah, that was so sad. They would have been best friends, the Demon Overlord and the Maiden. Okay, wait. I kind of want to do the same again, but I think Dutiful was the issue. Can I... What skip? Ah, okay. Let's introduce. Ah, okay. Yeah. Okay, he's not blood-soaked. Okay, nice. Hero! I just think that a hero enters the room. You're surprised to see him at first, until you realize he must have been sent to retrieve you. Confused, the hero asks you what's going on. You explain the situation, reassuring him that you were never in any danger. The lighting is also not as dark as before. That's so cute. The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. You apologize for causing trouble, but really, didn't anyone read the note you left? Jeez. The hero asks if you will return to the village with them to give everyone the news of your safety. Oh, we're leaving? Okay. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you give her a little wave as you exit the room. You'll be back soon. Oh? Oh? You're about halfway back to the village when you feel something is off. Unable to shake your concern, you look back over your shoulder. You stop in your tracks. The castle is engulfed in flames. Is the Overlord alright? You can't return to the village like this. You have to know. You have to be sure everyone is safe. You've already taken off before the hero can even think of stopping you. You scan the fleeing demons, but the Overlord isn't among them. Against your better judgment, you rush into the burning castle to find her. You quickly reach the Overlord's room, but the door is shut tight. The handle's too hot to touch. You're too weak to force it open. You pound your fists against the door helplessly. What were you thinking? This is all because you've forgotten your role. Only a hero could pull this kind of thing off. You started to cough. The smoke is too thick. You can hardly breathe. You realize you haven't got much time left now. You desperately head towards the stairs to save yourself. But the fire spread faster than you expected. You won't make it outside. You can't help but laugh. What a joke! A maiden? Saving the Overlord? If you just stayed true to your role, things wouldn't have ended like this. This is exactly the kind of punishment you deserve. You let the demon fire cleanse your rotten soul. I don't like this end. Too sad! Too sad! Okay, but we still don't have a new... Okay, wait. Okay, wait, I want to know what's happening in the castle. What's going on, Demon Lord? Wait, I had Tyrant turn off, so let's grant them a day off. You tell them to go take a break from the stifling castle atmosphere and refresh their dark soul. A day off should be fine every once in a while. They thank you and happily scurry off to do who knows what. You have nothing better to do today, so you decide to nap for a little while. Being the Overlord sure is great. You awake to a knock on your door. The underling from earlier brought back some company. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on to say that she's been getting very impatient, thinking about her impending capture, so she's come here to speed things along. You appreciate her honestly, but regret to inform her you never had any plans to capture any humans. She seems very disappointed by this. Oh, look at her pounding! Perhaps I'm not performing my role well enough. How can I become more maiden-like? You don't really understand the question. You think this word puts way too much focus on destiny and junk. Just go home and stop worrying about it, you tell her. The maiden seems to be having a hard time wrapping her head around this. She insists that she stays and talk to you more. You feel warm inside. Warm inside. Problems when German and English words are the same. Warm and warm is the same. German English. You feel warm inside as she looks into your eyes. This is the first time a human has looked at you without contempt. You wonder what to say. Antisocial? Wait, I do want a new trait, but wait, let's be friends first. Let her say. Oh, so cute. Oh, I like them. You can't bring yourself to send this maiden away. She just got here. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after you. That explains why the people of my village have been left unharmed. It's because of your orders, isn't it? We are very grateful. You're surprised to hear her thank you. You've always thought of humans to be violent and unreasonable. That's why your servants are always getting killed, despite your efforts to leave them alone. Thank you for the follow! You Pohagi, thank you so much! Welcome to the gang! Fantasy movie behind the scenes, I guess. Give me that Essen. No! But this maiden is different. I love this game. It's so cute. I like it too. Look at that smug face. You joke that maybe you've been lying to her this whole time and that you were actually super evil all along. The maiden laughs at that, saying she wouldn't mind being held captive here. The people in her village are a little exhausting at times, she says. As there's a sick end song. Oh, I'm excited to hear that. Had Apfelstrudel for dinner. Oh, give me. Now I want a chip. Give me Apfelstrudel. You can't tell if she's into you or not. Oh, love story unfold. Not hero and maiden, but overlord and maiden. Let's go. Come over. I will. Just you wait. Look at his face. It's just the most neutral face ever. Like, he's like, bruh, did I, should I leave or something? You shipped them. You want food? Yeah, maybe later. Lunch was quite filling, so I'm still not hungry yet. And I'm actually, the weird thing is right now, chat, I am like sitting here, I'm basically just reading, like just clicking with my mouse, right? And my left hand has been like holding up my cup of coffee the whole time, and my hand is getting tired. Oh, my hand. It's gonna slash the overlord? I don't think so. I have put him on diplomatic. He should be fine, I think. I don't want Demon Lord to be slashed. Demon Lord is cool. Okay, let's put coffee away. Oh, my hand. My head hurts. Okay. You are interrupted by another human in your doorway. This time, it's a hero. He was apparently searching for the maiden, who was rumored to have been captured by your kind. Captured? Not at all. I only wanted to meet with the Overlord. Didn't anyone read the note I left behind? I love how the maiden is kind of salty. Like, she's nice and sweet, but there's a hint of salt in it. After everything is explained, The hero expresses his relief that this whole misunderstanding hadn't led to any horrible consequences. The maiden apologizes for causing trouble, and the hero asks her to return to the village with him. Confused feelings well up inside your heart. You're surprised that you had one of those to begin with. You don't want the hero to take this maiden away from you. Oh! 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 Okay, we know that this is a safe death road. Let's let them go for now, because I want to know why the castle was on fire. And for that, they need to leave, I think. One achievement in Ghost Runner. Finish your missions without any deaths. Oh, bye. You die and fall without combat. R.I.P. But good luck with that. You can do it. Overlord is shot dead. Kinda, right? She seems to be. But she'll be back. She'll be back. You're certain that she'll return to spend more time with you. You just have to trust in that, you decide. Oh, she's so sad. Until the hero and maiden gone, with the hero and maiden gone, you plop down into your comfort and of your luxurious overlord bed. Your room feels so empty now. Is this loneliness? You hope your new friend will be back soon. You close your eyes for a while, until your door slams shut. Before you know it, everything around you is being engulfed by flames. What's going on? You try to escape, but something's blocking the door. You're having trouble forcing it open. What is this? Someone didn't want you getting out. Are you being usurped? They have zero foresight. What castle will they rule from if this one burns? You don't want to believe that your underlings have betrayed you, but this is no accident. Those ungrateful bastards. Oh. You choke on the thick black smoke from the fire. You can't believe you're being done in by a bunch of cowards, and I can't read. You see them in hell. Oh, okay, so there was no choice. Burn, Overlord, no! No! Not the Overlord. It's a video game of love. We go and get her back. Oh, we have this now. Okay, let's run Overlord again. But let's be possessive. I want to turn a disloyal, since the underling is starting the revolt. If there's any changes, because it started because he's disloyal after all. So let's do that. Oh, we haven't tried being anti-social yet either. She's a mirror now, this situation, boy. Don't know if Mig would have helped her. Yeah, but good combat, and it's pretty hard. You die and one hit. Oh boy, and there's a checkpoint before and after every combat. Ah, I see. I want to go down theater. Yeah, me too. Okay, let's be possessive. Wait, we even granted them a day off. Then let's be a dick. If you're already going to kill me, at least... Oh! Oh, wait, it completely changes. Wait. You thought you told that underling to do their job. Oh, wait. Go one back. Oh, he reappeared with the maiden now as well. Oh, okay. You thought you told that underling to do their job, not to drag strangers into your room. Looks like they took an unauthorized break anyway away from the castle. Ah, okay, I see. You scold them, but ultimately you're a little interested in this guest. So you let them off easy. That underling's not so bad. It's a maiden from the nearby human village. She says her role is to be captured by you. The maiden then goes on saying she looks disappointed. She's not performing her role, and they started talking and be like, don't trust fate, do your own thing, and she wants to stay. And let's be antisocial. Go home, girl. Oh, now she's being tsundere. You love to have all the conversations in the world with your new friend, but having a human girl here will definitely cause trouble. You put on your mean face and tell her to get lost. But the maiden turns out to be very stubborn. She looks so troubled. You don't want to hurt her, but you also really want her to leave in case something bad happens. This whole situation is just asking for trouble, you think. Against your better judgment, you let her hang out for a little while longer. You enjoy a nice long chat with her, sharing stories about your kind. She expresses her surprise that demons are not at all what she expected them to be. You are glad that she seems to have an open mind about these kind of things. You also bring up how you always instruct your army to avoid humans, as not to agitate them and get heroes sent out after them. Okay, we're now repeating dialogue. Very grateful. And then they fall in love, they look into each other's eyes. Some flirty stuff, and then they get interrupted. Hello, hero. Confused hero? Nope. Maiden not captured. And they're having a nice chat. I feel like these guys could be good friends, for sure. Yes. Keep her here. Let's be possessive, guys. That maiden is ours. Oh. 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 That expression says a lot. The maiden came here to be captured by you, didn't she? You grant her wish. You tell the hero you won't let him take her home. The maiden assures you she'll be back, but you don't budge. The hero is cautious now. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You have no choice. You destroy the hero before he can steal your maiden away. She's frightened. You don't understand why. Didn't she say she prefers this place to her village? Now she doesn't have to leave. You take a step toward the maiden, and she backs herself into a corner. You don't understand. Something sharp pierces your back. The hero? No. He's already... It's one of your underlings. The maiden screams. A servant tackles you, tearing you apart with their claws. You struggle to retaliate. They've done too much damage. You can barely move now. Your blood is everywhere. You can't believe this has happened to you. Why has this happened to you? You have been slain by your own underling. Betrayed overlord and B. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, we went the whole... Oh, wait. I'm really loving Overlord right now, guys. Sorry. What if we're not being a tyrant? Not being a tyrant, not antisocial, but possessive. And we're turning Destroyer off as well. And... what is this? No. No. Oh, will you look at this? Okay. Oh, we got quite a few ones now, even longer ones. Interesting, interesting. Ah, look, there's another disloyal one. We go with the maiden over here. Try to reach the true endings. Probably the longest one, right? Interesting, interesting. Overloaded hero, Elden Ring players fighting for maiden. Probably, I guess so. Yeah, okay, yeah. You see what you have to do. Yeah, seems like it. There, they're being possessive. And yeah. Or maybe let's fill out Overlord then. I really like Overlord. The Overlord awakens. Okay. Okay, wait, we're being a tyrant here. Okay, let's just try this one and see if something changes. I don't want to be a tyrant. Let's be nice. Let her stay. We're being nice. And then we will still die, huh? But just out of curiosity, I want to see... Yep, it changes. Okay, nice, it changes. So we... Yes, the maiden is scared. You don't understand. She wanted to stay here with you. The hero was trying to get in the way of that. You had to kill him. Oh, her face. You'll be sure to keep this maiden very safe from now on. Selfish Overlord. This is maybe the most happy ending we've got so far. I guess it's a bad end for sure for the hero, and the maiden's not scared. But I mean, for the Overlord, isn't this a happy ending? Overlord was tsundere yandere. Indeed. Okay. Were there other options? Okay, I think we can like... I think we need more options for the maiden. Oh wait, let's do this. Wait, I have an idea. Okay, let's do maiden. Because there's like one option. Shout out for a hero to come save you. We now have a dutiful hero. You yell, but no hero does come. Oh, wait, but it's a different story now. The demon is put off by your sudden shouting and asks you to keep it down. You apologize. They seem more confused than hostile, which totally catches you off guard. You tell the demon your name and explain that you're a maiden from the village. You tell them that you were thinking maybe you could understand your role better if you were to hurry up and get taken away by the demon already. The demon doesn't seem to have really been listening to you, which is a little irritating. Bruh. Okay. They agree to take you to their master nonetheless. After a long walk to the castle, you are introduced to the Overlord. You explain why you've come and she squints at you. It turns out she never had the plan. Wait, have you read this already? Oh, we have. Wait, then let's skip. Oh, wait, it was the same? Okay, wait. Okay, wait, so it was nothing new. What am I turning on every... Oh, good idea. Okay, let's be maiden again. You did it! Congrats! Yay! Good job! Okay, let's be maiden. No. Eh? Okay, wait, we cannot have it on hungry, I think. That way we would just instantly die. Oh, okay. New story. So we are now there. But the young fella left without approval. She lectures the underling that brought you here, who was apparently told not to leave their post. You wonder what cruel punishment awaits them. But to your surprise, she lets them off easy. The underling is dismissed, and the overlord turns to you, looking very interested. You explain why you've come, and she squints at you. It turns out she never had any plans to capture maidens, or to do anything else that would have agitated the humans. You wonder for a moment if she might be lying, but it doesn't really seem like it. Still, this doesn't make any sense to you. You've always been told that demons would one day seek you out, and something awful would happen. Then the hero would come to your rescue. Can we skip this part? Yes. She's being tsundere. The overlord tells you again that you should get lost. How rude. You just got here. Oh no, new thing. Obey her. We're just leaving. You don't want to cause any trouble, so you figure it's time to go home. Along the way, you encounter a hero. He's covered in demon blood. You're frightened by the sight of him and run away. You return to the village alone. Everyone was very worried about you. They surround you with 1,000 questions, and you tell them your story. As you explain that the overlord never had any intentions to harm anyone, you notice the logs of uncertainty in the crowd. Oh? People are whispering things to each other while you speak to them. You are loudly interrupted by an older man. He rudely calls you a demon sympathizer. The crowd is growing unruly. You don't understand. You've only told them the truth. Why do they not believe you? Everyone begins speculating what must have actually happened. They weave elaborate lies and ask you to prove your innocence. How could you have returned without the aid of a hero, they ask. You cannot have possibly escaped the overlord on your own without harm. You must be conspiring with the demons, trying to trick everyone into believing they aren't the horrible creatures we know them to be. So they say. Have the people of your village always been this blinded by their fears and hatred of things they've never cared to know? You wonder how you missed that before. You're seized by the crowd and voices from all sides and calling for public execution? You are to be burned at the stake. You don't want to die. You wonder, would it have been better to hide the truth? You don't like the thought of that. You've always lived honestly, so why has this happened? Why are you being punished? You hear the dissenting voices of your family and neighbors, but they, like you, are powerless against the momentum. They can only watch as you burn. You can only cry for them. You are so sorry. How dare they? How dare they? Executed maiden and oh my goodness. Okay, so we have obedient. Let's be not obedient. And see what happens. They shall burn you. No! We are not evil! We just want peace! Would be nice. Okay, we're refusing to leave because we will die if we leave. You put your foot down and tell her you're not going anywhere. You still want to fulfill your destiny, even if you have to make it happen on your own. You want peach? Go get some. Peach. Indeed. She's a little frustrated at your stubbornness, but doesn't kick you out or anything. Hooray! The Overlord shares many stories about demons with you, and little by little, okay, and then they fall in love. Oh, okay. But the hero appeared and killed him in front of us. Okay. The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was your destiny after all. But the Overlord stops. Or rather, someone has stopped her. Whatever held back your stream before doesn't stop you this time. The Overlord is being ripped to shreds by one of her demon underlings. You think you recognize them, but it's hard to tell without the blood. Everyone stopped moving now. The room is silent. Save for the underling heavy breathing. You thank them for what they've done, even though it was awful. You feel you've been rescued from a terrible fate. They look at you, confused for a moment, but then puff out their chest. You should probably go home. This place is dangerous. You follow their advice and make your way out of the castle. You decide never to leave home again for the rest of your life. Oh. Escape Maiden B. Okay. Interesting. Okay, wait. Let's be hero again and meet what happens if we meet the Demon Lord and Maiden in the castle? We flee? We're being nice for now. Be diplomatic. Okay, yeah, we find the Overlord and the Maiden safe and sound. The Overlord and Maiden seem to be in the middle of some casual conversation when you barge in. Oh, that's so cute! They look so confused, surprised, and whatsoever at the same time. You all look at each other in surprise, and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Oh, are we just going in? Okay. You lunge forward, driving your blade through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. Oh, Maiden. You smile, offering the Maiden your hand. She takes it. After slight hesitation, she must be surprised at how strong you are. Why did I say that like that? You escort the Maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleasant with what a good job you've done. Slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You're remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village has ever seen. Oh, isn't this triumphant hero end? Okay, this is also like a bit happy end, at least for the hero. Okay, let's not be heroic and talk with the demon. Yep, this one. Ask the Maiden what's going on. The Maiden explains that she was never actually captured and that she came here on her own blah blah blah. That was a pretty dangerous thing of her to do, but no one got hurt, so at least there's that. You ask her to return to your town with you, to reassure everyone of her safety. The Overlord allows the two of you to leave, and you casually exit the castle. You try to make conversation with the maiden, but she's been pretty quiet since leaving the Overlord's castle room. Is she shy? She suddenly stops in her tracks, and you turn your head to ask what the deal is. Oh, the Overlord's castle is engulfed in flames. You can't help but feel relief you got the maiden out of there when you did, but she suddenly takes off towards the burning castle. Panic sets in, and you follow to try to stop her. The smoke is so thick, you've already lost sight of her. What is she thinking? It's too dangerous to continue. You feel hopeless. You stand alone at the castle gates. Your body won't allow you to take another step forward. No, going in there would be suicide. You return to the villagers and tell them there was nothing you could do. You were too late. The maiden was claimed by the demons. Bystander, hero, and B. Okay, let's be possessive. No, not erotic, but this. Let's go. And let's go in. Okay. And the tyrant shows up. But the Overlord objects to this. The maiden tries to tell her that she'll come right back, but the Overlord refuses to hear it. The maiden seems nervous. As a hero, it's your job to mediate the situations like these. You tell the Overlord that if she doesn't let you two of you go, you have to assume she's evil. You'll be forced to vanquish her. You leave me no choice. The Overlord pauses before suddenly jumping you. You're helpless as she disembowels. What? Disembowels. I thought it was like dissemble. You with her class, whatever. You guys can read as well. How horrible. You came all this way, only to be met with this cruel fate? You should have destroyed these evil creatures while you had the chance. Your dying wish is for the maiden to somehow make it out of this alive. Naive hero end. Huh. Okay. Okay, I feel... wait. Wait, is there something new right now? Okay, we're being cool. Okay. She's surprisingly cool with it? Nice! A day off? Pog! You set out on your adventure outside the castle. The change of atmosphere excites you. You spend some time rolling around in the grass, wild and free. As you make your way along the path to the nearby human village, you encounter a maiden. She greets you and says she has a favor to ask. You consider your options. Hear her out. You're in a good mood today, and are rather curious about what the maiden has to say. Humans don't usually talk to you, so this is kind of exciting. You hadn't guessed it would even be possible to understand each other before now. The maiden's going on and on about some kind of destiny she's trying to fulfill. The bottom line, from what you gather, is that she wants you to take her to the Overlord. Sounds like it could be interesting. Besides, you have nothing better to do. Satisfied with your day out, you take the maiden back to the castle and present her to the Overlord. They seem to be getting along just fine, so you decide it's about time for a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. One of them is stepping on you pretty hard. Oh. You ask them what their deal is. They say they're planning a whole revolution. They're gonna get rid of the current overlord and put a new ruler in place. They want to hear if you're in or out. And being a pretty lazy underling, you, of course, reply with, "That sounds like a lot of trouble now. How about we just give it instead?" Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Oh, let's get the bad end first. She's actually not so bad, you guys. Your friends seem pretty disappointed. They apologize to you, but before you can ask what they're sorry about, one of them suddenly seizes you. Oh. Someone who's still loyal to the Overlord really has no place in our castle. You understand, right? Their claws tighten around your neck. You don't bother to struggle. You're outnumbered. You already know how things like this end. It's pretty messed up thing to do to a friend, you tell them. They slit your throat in response. Oh, poor underling. Yeah, he was being faithful. Let's be a tyrant this time and run again and overthrow her. Yep, let's overthrow her. No! You're sick of this overlord holding you and your friends back. You agree that it's time for a change of management. Your friends suggest maybe you should be the new overlord. You like the sound of that. You announce your first act of rebellion is to take that day off like you wanted. Oh wait, this is the same as... Wait, we're not there yet. Okay, yeah, we're now being scolded. The Overlord asks where you have found this maiden. Knowing full well that you left the castle when you weren't supposed to, you apologize for disappointing her, but hope that the maiden is an interesting enough present that you may be forgiven. Oh, she's so nice, so cute. The Overlord nods and says everything's cool, as long as you always listen to her from now on. You're impressed with what an easygoing boss she is. You mention how you can't believe you and your friends even considered overthrowing her? Wait, he tells her that? Oh. She gives you a look and you say that was just a joke, of course. She smiles and dismisses you. You decide it's about time for a nap. Yeah, you don't get to get a long sleep. And then your friends basically ask you to join in on the revolution. And we're being disloyal now. Let's kill the Overlord, guys. You tell them you were just joking and clarify that you're totally in to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it would be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if the assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield, the false confidence you worried about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go about things. He's so small, all of his friends are taller than him. Even the Overlord is quite tall. They figured they'd just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directional thugs. Unless without someone's guidance. your guidance. They would probably be casualties if you fought her head on. And what shall we thus make a revolution a heck of a lot more fun? It's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this, but you can't back down now. You have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. Oh, there he is. You sneak up to the Overlord's room, but there's a couple of humans in there. You watch the scene unfold. You aren't sure why, but the Overlord suddenly cuts down the hero. She approaches the maiden you brought to her earlier. With the Overlord distracted, you figure this is as good a chance as any. You launch a sneaky attack, getting her right in the back. She flinches, giving you enough advantage to take her down. You rip the Overlord apart until she stops moving. That was messier than you would have liked. The maiden mutters something from the corner. Thank you for saving me. It wasn't your intention, but it sounds like you did something heroic. You tell the maiden to go home. This place is dangerous. She follows your advice and leaves the castle. Your castle. You are the new Overlord. Heroic underling and interesting. Wait, Wait, did we have a second option with the underling just now? Dutiful, we have something going on over here. Tyrant, disloyal, hungry. Goes back to castle. Oh, right, we still have this open when we eat the maiden. Okay, there are also two options when we eat the... no, wait. But before that, I kind of want to try out this road. What if the Wait. No. Let's go back. Wait, I think I made a mistake. Wait. Wait. Yeah. I want this. Gone. Okay. What happens if the maiden is not in the castle anymore? You and your friends turn to notice a pair of humans have overheard your entire conversation. Oh! They take off into the castle. Are they headed to the Overlord's room? Fudge! Wait, they actually have... swear. Oh. The Overlord would kill you for sure if he found out you were conspiring to take her out. You dash into the castle after the humans. Sure enough, the maiden's already practically telling the Overlord everything. They shout that the humans are liars. Your friends soon arrive to back you up. Except they don't. Instead, they blame the whole thing on you. They cry that it was all your idea and that they were just going with the flow, too scared to refuse your crazy plan. You can't believe they'll tell the Overlord such a blatant lie. You always know better than to trust them. You're the one who didn't have a choice here. You're shouted at each other until the Overlord demands silence. By the way, I have to say I really love how if there are like more characters showing up, their colors merge. Oh, the Overlord is blue now entirely. Okay. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. She sounds tough, but lately all she does is sleep. You doubt her strength. You hear your traitorous friends mutter something about going back to Plan A, and suddenly the door slams shut. You're trapped in here with the Overlord and the two humans. And then the room bursts into flames. What? You pound on the door, screaming curses at those who betrayed you. The hero joins you, vowing to slay the lot of them. You wish you would get that chance. The Overlord grabs you by the throat. You cry for mercy. You are forced into this mess. You're sure now that they would have killed you if you sided with her. The Overlord doesn't hear your pleas. She drives her claws into your chest. At least she made it quick. Traitor underling. Oh, interesting! Interesting, wait. Wait, I kinda want to see this with everyone else's perspective. If we were to go with the maiden now, I mean the hero and the maiden overheard the yes! We overheard the conversation. She's so tiny. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of her demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think. What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice of you. It's now or never. You take off into the castle, and the unreliable hero follows shortly after. You burst into the Overlord's room, all your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. The underling you recognize from before barges in, calling you a liar. You're surprised they were part of this evil plot. They seemed so nice. The other demons come in right after them, saying the whole thing was the first underling's idea. Everyone's shouting at each other now. It's really stressing you out. You're relieved when the Overlord demands silence. She threatens them with violence, and you think she is very Overlord-like in this moment. The group of demons hiss to each other before shutting the door, leaving the little one behind. You watch as it pounds on its door in distress. Have they locked you all in? You have a bad feeling about this? And thinking that must have jinxed it, because now the whole room is engulfed in flames. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into this situation. If you had just pretended not to hear them, if you left as you were told, only the Overlord would have been killed. But you couldn't have done that. That path isn't an option for you. I just wanted to say that would have been very selfish. You think, no matter what, you always strive for the path where everyone survives. It must exist. It simply must. The Overlord seizes her underling. They beg for their life. You pray. You don't know what else to do, so you just pray. The Overlord's claws pierce the underling's chest. They scream an awful scream. She digs and twists her claws into the poor thing while you continue to pray. But there's no saving any of you now. You, the Overlord, the hero, and the underling's corpse are consumed by flames. The vote made an end. Whew! My voice is kind of already starting to give up. Okay, same road, but with the hero's perspective. He's like literally doing nothing. But let's just see what his thoughts are. Okay. You pause when you see a group of suspicious demons standing near the entrance. They're talking about assassinating their overlord. This proves to you that demons really are foul creatures. We have to tell her about this. You don't understand what the maiden is thinking. The world is better off with less demons. They are all cold, ruthless creatures that should be destroyed. And those same creatures have just noticed you, eavesdropping. The maiden takes off into the castle, and you have no choice but to follow. You burst into the overlord's room. The maiden frantically tries to communicate what you just overheard. A demon underling barges in next, calling you liars. It's followed by the group from the entrance, who shifts the blame back on the little one. These demons only care about themselves. How low can they be? You begin shouting at them, and the whole room dissolves into noise until the overlord yells for everyone to shut their traps. He threatens them with violence. This overlord is no better than his subjects. You grip the sword tightly. You have to cut through everyone here to get this maiden to safety. You certainly will. The group of demons hiss at each other before shutting the door, leaving the runt of the litter behind. You glance around for another exit, but there isn't one. You have a terrible feeling about this. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. What kind of demonic magic is this? The underling pounds on the door, upset that it's been betrayed. You join it, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. The next moment, the overlord has taken hold of the underling. It's crying for mercy. She thrusts her claws into her underling's chest and then lets out a horrible scream. You back away. You won't be the next target of her rage. She continues to dig and twist her claws into its limp body. You can no longer watch. You look to the maiden. She's crying, hands clasped together in prayer. To have faith in a time like this. You envy her. The two of you, the overlord and the underling's corpse, are all consumed by flames. Resign hero end. Okay, let's get some new stuff. Oh, we already have almost half of them. Okay, what's with this one? We're dutiful? Okay. Let's be dutiful. No, this way. And let's not be diplomatic. You can be a tyrant, that's fine. Okay, we have slaughtered the demons. You find the maiden being held captive by the Overlord, just as you suspected. But for some reason you can't sense anything sinister happening. You all look at each other in surprise and confusion. This is no time to hesitate. Okay, let's ask what's going on. She explains that she came here on her own will and was never in any danger. She hesitantly asks why you're covered in blood. You don't know how to respond. The Overlord moves past you and out of the door. To see her army and lifeless body, bloody piles. She's wailing. It's horrible. This is your chance, hero. Oh. Wait, let's... This is just a bigger misunderstanding. Oh, her eye! You hope she'll let this whole thing slide if you could just explain yourself. You really try, but the Overlord is inconsolable. She tears you apart and the maiden watches in silence. As you die, you can't help but think you probably deserve this. Tragic hero. Okay, this is a new one. Let's go for it again. And do the skull. I think that I already did this one. So it's this one. Stab the Overlord while you can. You lunge forward, driving your blades through the evil Overlord. She screams, then falls silent. The Overlord has been slain. You smile, offering the maiden your hand. She takes it, after slight hesitation. She must be surprised at how strong you are. You escort the maiden home. She's oddly quiet on the trek back to the village. She must be too shy to speak. The villagers are very pleased with what a good job you've done, slaying the Overlord and saving a hostage. They throw a huge celebration in your name. You are remembered for generations as the greatest hero the village ever had. Triumphant hero. Wait, did I had this before then? Okay, what's the one up here? Okay, antisocial. Obedient. Okay. Let's go. Oh, doesn't matter. Oh, look at that. On your way to the Overlord's castle, you spot a maiden heading back towards the village. She couldn't have come out of the Overlord's castle, could she? This may be the exact maiden you're currently seeking to rescue. You approach her with curiosity. You ask the maiden what she's doing. Doesn't she know the Overlord's castle is like right there? It's dangerous. The maiden explains that she spoke with the Overlord, and it turns out the demons never had any diabolical plan to harm the village or anyone in it. Oh, she can't be trusted? You aren't sure you should listen to this maiden. You've been taught your whole life that demons are evil. You ask if she's sure about all this, but she gets very upset that you think she would lie to you. Oh! She storms off before you can see anything else. You decide to return to the village, certain that she must have been kidnapped, the kidnapped maiden you were sent to rescue. glad that took care of itself. You take your time walking home. Job well done today, you think to yourself. Oh. As you walk past the town square, you notice the whole village is crowded around. Is that the maiden you saw earlier? She's bound to a wooden stake. The crowd is in a frenzy. Smoke begins to rise, and you stand idly by as flames consume the maiden. She must have done something horrible to deserve that. She seemed nice though, you think. But evil comes in all forms. You reassure yourself. You decide you call it a day and return to your house. But you can't escape the sinking feeling. Maybe you aren't cut out for this role. Oh. Spectator, hero, and A. Okay, there was another option. Let's go again. Oh, there, we have a new one. We have a new thing for the... believe her story. Aw, they're friends! You have no reason to assume she's lying to you, even though her story is kind of hard to believe. You feel you should trust her. You tell her you're pretty surprised that everyone has been wrong about demons all along. The townspeople must be informed of this immediately. The two of you return to the village. They had all been so worried, they praise you for your bravery. But the maiden quickly sets the record straight. There was nothing she needed to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers look to you for explanation. You politely inform them it isn't your story to tell. You merely ran into her on the way to the castle. She explains that the overlord isn't interested in capturing maidens or anything of the sort. The villagers turn to you again in disbelief. They aren't being subtle in how little they trust the maiden's story. Oh! You totally believe her. But to placate these fair citizens, you volunteer to speak to the demons personally, just in case. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers. You're too busy thinking what a great and reliable hero you are to hear what they're saying. The town elder's voice breaks you out of your thoughts. He implores you to meet with the overlord immediately and says they'll all keep an eye on the maiden until you return. You figure that sounds alright, but the mood is kind of intense for some reason. Did you miss something? You aren't sure what's going on, but you get the feeling it might be bad to leave the maiden on her own. Oh, the story unfolds even more. But she suddenly takes off running. Oh, you thought the two of you were in this together. Her actions have convinced the crowd that she's obviously been a liar and a witch from the start. People are shouting for you to hunt her and her demon friends down already. But that doesn't sound like a very heroic task. You can't help but feel these people are wrong. It's up to you to catch up to her and talk to the demons in order to clear up this misunderstanding. Go on. You valiantly dash after the maiden toward the overlord's castle. But you were too late. Oh, wait, who's that? Through the unguarded gates, you spot a group of demons surrounding a body. Oh, the maiden? The maiden, she was a fool to have trusted the demons after all. Your hero blood is boiling. You avenge her death. Oh. You charge through the gates to eliminate every demon you see. What the fudge are you doing, killing all my soldiers? The overlord is angry. You vow to exterminate her and all of demonkind. You clash again and again, but the overlord isn't going down easily. You both dangerously low on health when everything goes black. Your quest has come to an abrupt end. Interesting! Oh, this end was interesting. Wait. And wait, was there a second option? Let's see the maiden's perspective. Let's leave. Okay, and we meet the hero. He asked you what you're doing. Don't you know the Overlord's castle is like right there? You explain everything that happened. He is very surprised that demons don't seem to be as malicious as you were raised to believe. The two of you return to the village, hoping to communicate this to everyone. They had all been so worried and are very glad that the hero brought you back. You quickly set the record straight. You weren't rescued because there was nothing to be rescued from in the first place. The villagers seemed confused and looked to the hero for an explanation. He tells them he only ran into you on his way to the castle, and that this isn't really his story to tell. You explain to them how you met the Overlord, and that she's not actually interested in capturing maidens or other mean things like that. The villagers look at the hero for confirmation. You feel a little miffed, as they seem to prefer his words over yours. But you don't say anything about it. The hero proclaims that he believes the story, but volunteers to go talk to the demons himself, just to make absolutely sure. The crowd breaks into hushed whispers, and you hear words like trickery and demon sympathizer being thrown around, which makes you frown. You're pretty shocked that everyone's this hesitant to believe you. Does the hero even trust you? You aren't sure anymore. An old man implores the hero to go speak with the Overlord immediately. He says you should be held prisoner and considered dangerous until the hero returns. Much to your disbelief, the crowd agrees with him. Because, of course, if you were conspiring with the demons, they can't afford to let their guard down. This whole village would be slaughtered by monsters. The hero isn't saying anything. You'll be tied up and tossed into a cell at this rate. If you're going to be held captive by anyone, it's going to be the Overlord, not your fellow countrymen. Oh, okay, let's leave on our own for now. Oh, she's so determined. You can prove yourself without anyone's help. You make a run for the Overlord's castle, leaving the hero behind. A suspicious group of demons stands just outside the entrance. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. They immediately notice you overheard them. The underling you recognize from before is the first to do something about it. This is just the way it has to be. They suddenly attack you. In that moment, you regret having ever trusted the demons. You die instantly. Slaughtered maiden. Okay, and let's do it again, but we'll leave. Oh, resolute. We have a new trait. Nice. Let's go back. And let's grab the hero and run. You boldly announce that you accompany the hero to prove yourself. You'd rather risk what's out there instead of staying in a village that doesn't trust you. No one seems to know how to react. You grab the hero by the wrist and take off before anyone stops you. Near the castle's entrance, you spy a group of suspicious demons congregating. They're talking about assassinating the Overlord. You have to warn her. But the hero shakes his head. He says that if this is the true nature of demons, the world is better off with less of them. This isn't right, you think? What kind of hero passes up the chance to save a life? The demons have taken notice in you. It's now or never. You burst into the Overlord's room. All your words spilling out at once. You should probably slow down, but there's no time. The Overlord seems to have followed your frantic explanation, but clearly doesn't understand the urgency of the situation. I think that we're going back to an end we've already seen before. Yeah, he's calling us a liar. And the friends blame it on the underling. We're getting stressed out. Overlord's demanding silence. We're getting locked inside the room. And the room starts burning. If only you had ignored those demons before, you and the hero wouldn't have stumbled into the situation. Okay. No, it's the same. We've seen this before. Yep. Okay, but we got a new thing now. Trusting Let's see what the underling's up to. No. Wait. Oh, we haven't done this one yet. Let's not overthrow her. You tell your friends you were totally not serious about this whole thing. You're actually cool with the status quo. After all, life must be pretty dang good if the only thing you have to complain about is that your life is so comfortably that there's nothing to do. The others nod, but doesn't seem convinced. You say a coup d'etat would be more effort than it's worth. But you're still gonna be a rebel and sneak out of the castle. Your friends praise your mischievous ways. Okay, and now we're meeting the maiden. But this end is the same as we've seen before. We're just... okay. Well, what do we have to do? Oh, we are almost done with the hero. Okay, that's one we haven't done here, but we have the ending. Something's going on up here. We are... dutiful? And we'll try to be heroic. Okay. Okay, let's run with that. Let's see if something new happens. Is this the one? No. Wait. Okay, maybe the first heroic option. Nope. Huh? What if we're not polite? Would that make a change? Nope. Okay, maybe we were missing the trait. What was the other one? Something with the Overlord over here. Oh, there's a landing down here. Let's take that. Meets Overlord. Stays. Diplomatic. Possessive. Okay, there's a second possessive ending, okay. We're being possessive. Let's not be a tyrant. Let's not be disloyal. Let's still be polite. We can keep being resolute, I think. Let's be diplomatic and maybe trusting. Let's not be heroic. And it was maiden, right? but the Overlord objects the hero's suggestion. You tell her you plan on returning soon, but she isn't having it. You feel nervous. The hero puts on a brave face for you. If you won't let her go, maybe you demons are evil after all. And if you are, I'll be forced to vanquish you. You leave me no choice. The Overlord suddenly jumps the hero. She tears into him with her claws. You want to cry out, but the scream catches in your throat. You watch, because you can't look anymore. Had she really been lying to you all along? You wonder, is this your punishment for questioning the divine plan? The Overlord approaches you now. You back yourself into a corner. Her expression is complicated. Being captured by the Overlord in a horrible way like this was a destiny after all. She vows to keep you very safe from now on. You're afraid to find out what that means, but there's no one left to save you. You belong to the Overlord now. Oh boy, that's like the Yandere ending. Captured Maiden A. Okay. Okay, that's this one. Oh, there's an ending over here that we haven't done yet. Okay, he's dutiful and heroic. Let's go. Oh. The hero suddenly dashes towards the Overlord, sword drawn. Oh, we can be a meteor, but let's do nothing first. The hero's blade pierces the Overlord, and she lets out a horrible scream. You flinch. The Overlord is slain. The hero smiles and holds out his hand to you, saying it's time to go home. His glove is drenched in blood. Hesitantly, you take his hand. The hero guides you through the castle, past the corpses of his enemies. You try to keep your eyes at your feet. There's blood everywhere. You shut your eyes, but even then you can't escape the smell. All of this was because of you, wasn't it? You exit the castle, and the hero leads you back to the village. Everyone celebrates the hero's great triumph over the demons. You feel sick, but you take part in the festivities regardless. Complaints made in it. Okay, same, but let's be, yep, meteor. Let's go. Let's protect the Overlord. Let's protect Obey. You selflessly throw yourself in front of the hero's blade, acting as a shield. It's funny, you think. You never could have imagined this would be the way that you die. The roles are all switched around, but it feels right to you somehow. You are glad your destiny turned out to be saving someone, rather than being saved yourself. As your vision fades, you hope that everything turns out alright for your new friend. Sacrificial main end. Okay, but now we can... Go back to hero for now. With everything that's... I think I need to be dutiful here as well. But that's a safe bad end. Yeah. Do you maybe need to be possessive? How do I get to that ending? Nope. Ah! Oh, okay. This is a new one. You lunge forward to put an end to the evil overlord. But your blade pierces the maiden instead. She has sacrificed herself to protect this demon. It takes you a moment to recover from the shock. The overlord wails. Why did you do that? You're not sure if the question is directed at you. The overlord strikes at you in a vengeful rage. You parry, and she is slain. The sword feels heavy. You look at your hands, your clothes. Blood. So much blood. You look at the fallen maiden, wondering what to tell the townspeople. Why would she protect the overlord? She must have been brainwashed by demonic magic. You pick up the overlord's head, wrapping it in your cape, and begin your long journey back to town. You will say that you were too late, that nothing could be done for the girl. But the overlord is slain. There will be celebration. Loyal hero. Oh boy. There wasn't a second option, right? Oh, okay, we basically almost have all of the hero ones now. Okay, we're still missing traits. Oh, but we're having lots of unused roads over here. Day off, stay and chat, and then we have a dutiful hero. And even a erotic one and a matter. Oh, do you have a favorite ending? Or is it still too early to decide? That's a good question. I feel like I like the endings where it's a happy ending for the character. Like the hero has slain the overlord and taken back the maiden, but the maiden actually isn't happy and the overlord is dead. This Litigaius when he becomes the overlord himself. Do I have one for the maiden yet? Maybe it's where she tries to save the demon lord for sure. And the demon lord? Wait, what do we have? Maybe the Yandere end is my favorite for the for the demon lord. It's like her happy ending. But yeah. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna be... Oh, I don't have a... wait, let me... I need some water. Maybe you guys can hear it. Be right back, guys, okay? I need to get something warm to drink. You guys can enjoy... Do we have other music over here? No. Okay, we'll be right back. I'm gonna grab something to drink. Alright, I'm back. Whew. Let's continue. Okay, all of this and this one. Let's see. I think this doesn't really matter. Let her stay. You notice the sound of battle have started ringing through the castle halls. The maiden's getting nervous, but you reassure her it's only your underlings' rough housing. No big deal. You know it's probably a hero, but you don't want to upset the maiden by telling her that your army will take care of it. Oh boy! It isn't long before the hero busts into your room. But he shouldn't have made it here. Why didn't they stop him? The hero just stands there, unsure of himself. He is covered in demon blood. As the maiden speaks to him, trying to explain the situation, you move past the hero and out the door. You are not thinking clearly. Seeing your servants' bodies in pieces, all strewn about your castle, has really taken it out of you. The hero did this? There's so much blood. Why? Did he come for the maiden? Did he think she needed rescuing? There was no one for the hero to save here. There was never any harm meant to anyone. You were just talking to her. Why has it turned out like this? The maiden shouts something behind you. You turn just in time to see her throw herself between you and the hero's blade. It pierces her chest, and she falls to the floor, lifeless. If the pool of blood beneath her grows, so does your rage. This hero has taken everyone from you now. You lose control, and the hero is obliterated. But your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. Oh! You go on to destroy all of them and become ruler of the entire world. Vengeful Overlord and Yo! Okay. Cool. Let's see what the underling is doing during this whole time. Oh, let's do this for now and see what happens. Okay. Oh, he wasn't awakened by his friends this time. After a few hours of sleep, you're rudely awakened by the sound of battle. You emerge from your room to find that the hero has slaughtered many of your friends and work associates. What a jerk! Oh. Okay, let's do the short route first. Avenge your fallen comrades. Who does this guy think he is? Coming in here and killing everyone like some maniac? What did we ever do to him? You lunge at him while he's busy driving his sword into the guard who sometimes bought you food whenever they noticed you were feeling kinda down. Aww. You like that guard. You wish with all your demon heart for this hero to suffer for his deeds. You bite into him, tearing flesh from bone. It tastes like iron. The hero struggles. You feel his sword go through you, but there's no pain, only retribution. More of your cameras pile onto him as your conscience fades. The hero is overtaken. Your army has won. You have earned your rest. Victorious underling and... Oh. But is it also like an ending for these two? If there is no hero? Okay, and let's save yourself. You look around at the lifeless forms of those you've known as far as back as you can remember. You feel glad not to be in their shoes. And you also feel guilty to be thinking that as you flee the castle, until you remember your role, not as an underling, but as a demon. This is kind This kind of thing is expected of you. Maybe you start a new life, far away from any humans or demons, where you live peacefully, alone in some deep dark forest somewhere. Deserted underling and... Okay, I'm missing an overlord trait. Oh wait, I should maybe do these guys first up here. And there's one down here. Oh, okay, okay. I need to do your endings. Day off. Stay in chat. Dutiful, Herod, and Major. Okay. Let's see what happens. Can I get a cookie now? How long? Alright. Good luck cooking. Yes. Go. You can stay. Oh! Wait. Okay, maybe let's... Huh? Ah, okay, okay. Here it goes. The hero starts babbling insincere apologies and excuses, realizing his wrongdoings. But you are far beyond hearing that kind of BS. You have had it with these humans always murdering your servants for no reason. You can no longer hold yourself back and lash out at the hero. Oh. When you regain control, there's nothing left on the hero. The maiden has fled in terror. You are alone. Oh. Full overload. Okay. Ooh. But you are also connected. But what's this? Diplomatic and then heroic. Let's try that. Oh, there's also something going on over here. But okay. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's be nice for now. Yep. Oh, okay. Before you even know how to react, he makes his move, and the maiden makes hers. She used her own body to shield you from the hero's blade. Why? Why has this happened? The maiden falls to the floor lifeless as a pool of blood beneath her grows. So does your rage. This hero has taken something precious from this world. You lose control. The hero is obliterated, but your hatred for the humans has not yet been sated. You go on and destroy all of them. Become ruler of the entire world. Wait, didn't we already have the C ending? Oh, this is a B ending. Okay. Wait, I think I need to turn this one off. Let's go. Okay. He suddenly strikes, cutting through you with his blade. He didn't even hesitate. Ah, you've gone soft. How could you have let your guard down like that? How unfair. After all you've done to avoid this outcome, you can't outrun your destiny. The hero always slays the overlord. You should never have trusted a human. You watch as the hero escorts the maiden out of your castle. Captured by a demon. At least she got what she came here for. You will join your army in eternal slumber. Oh, this is a really sad one. I always use the wrong one. This is really sad. Slain overlord and... Which one? Ah, okay, this was these guys. Okay, okay, got that down now. Okay, kind of want this one now. So, you're gonna be a tyrant. He is hungry. I've avoided that. Hungry and disloyal. Let's just turn you off. He's hungry and disloyal and we're a tyrant. Let's go. Go to work. Oh. Wait. Okay, we just fall asleep. Okay. You're awakened by one of your underlings. They've brought you a hero who inquires about a missing maiden. You tell him you don't know anything. Humans never really visit this place. He believes you and goes home. To your surprise. You figured he might try to fight you, but you're glad to get back to your nap instead. Until you wake up to something completely unexpected. One of your underlings is tearing your throat out. Oh. You try to struggle, but you can tell you are already mortally wounded. What have you done to deserve this kind of ending? You curse at them, choking on your own blood. You die wondering if you could have done anything to prevent this. Assassinated Overlord End. Interesting. That's this one. Okay. We're missing the trait here. Okay, let's go this way. How do we get there? He's diplomatic. Let's maiden and hero go. Trusting, resolute, and disloyal. Okay, she's obedient. Okay, these are a few traits we need to. So he's trusting, diplomatic, she's obedient and resolute. You cannot be hungry. What else? I can go both ways, but obedient, diplomatic, letting them go, trusting and resolute. Disloyal. Okay. Let's go. Let's be nice for now. She can stay, I think. And let them go, yeah. Oh! Oh, the warnings! It's the warnings! The maiden suddenly bursts into your room, accompanied by a hero. She's trying to frantically communicate something to you, but you're still half asleep. They tell you a group of demons is after your life. You still don't grasp the urgency of the situation. One of your underling barges in next, shouting that the humans are liars. They're followed by another group of demons, crying that everything was the first underling's plan. Everyone is shouting over each other now, and it's very annoying. You yell for all of them to shut their traps. You have no doubt that your servants would let their ambition cloud their judgment and lead them to try to take your throne. Regardless of who led this conspiracy, I have no choice but to punish everyone to keep you all in your place, crushed beneath my heel. Saying that made you feel very overlord-like. You aren't sure if you have the strength to back it up, though. Lately, all you do is sleep. The group of demons start murmuring something about going back to Plan A and suddenly slam your door shut. You, the maiden, the hero, and one of your underlings are trapped inside. In an instant, the whole room is in flames. The underling pounds on the door, cursing at their friends for betraying them. The hero pounds on the door as well, vowing to slay the cowardly demons on the other side. So this is how you die, burned alive in your own room by those you thought you could trust. You should have expected this from a bunch of idiot demons, though. You notice the maiden crying. Why does she have to die over something that has nothing to do with her? Perhaps she was cursed from the moment she spoke to you. You wonder if you're cursed as well. You're so filled with anger and frustration, you don't even notice that you've grabbed the underlings those traitors blamed everything on. They cry for mercy, saying that they were dragged into this plot, knowing they'll be killed if they took your side. They cry that they didn't want to have to kill you. You almost feel sorry for them. Oh, we could get a new trait, but let's take retribution first. You pierce the chest with your claws. They scream. The hero backs away. He's wise not to interfere. They stop moving, but you keep digging and twisting your claws into them. It doesn't make you feel any better. The underling's corpse burns along with you and the two humans. Spiteful Overlord and... Aww. Okay, same thing again, but we're getting the new trait. Let them go, and then they will warn her, and let's forgive him. Let's be nice. You release the underling. Killing them wouldn't make you feel any better. Besides, they've already gotten their punishment. You'll all burn together. Overlord's true end? Oh, okay, so this is like... what's happening? Before you are taken back to reset the story once again, you pause for a moment. True end? You say to yourself? What was the point of all my effort if the true ending is this terrible? You must have forgotten where you were. This is bad end theater. Is the pain setting in? Oh, but you should have been well aware of what you would be shown where you entered this place. It's a problem I've seen quite often. At some point, you grew attached to my little cast. You started to relate to their flaws, their plinks. You started wishing for their happiness. But you aren't going to fight that here in my theater, my loving crafted labyrinth of suffering. Anyway, I hope you pardon the interruption. You're making great progress. The choice to continue on the next ending is always yours. I'll leave you to it, dear guest. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter 4! Let's go! Oh, wait. Oh, okay, wait, I want all of them first. Wait. Okay, all endings give you a letter. Let's do it. But we're missing this one. I guess we can get this one through other means. Okay, let's do the others then. Okay, there's one for the hero left. Let's do that. We are antisocial. We're fleeing, obedient, trusting, resolute, disloyal, and merciful. Okay, let's... Okay, we are trusting. What was I? Hey, Goldie! Welcome! I think we're getting to some cool stuff now. I mean, it has always been cool, but we're getting the long endings now. Oh, everything you've done has only hurt them more. No! Game, don't hurt me like this. Resolute. Resolute and obedience. What was it we were trusting, right? Let's go. Okay, we're fleeing. We're diplomatic. Asking what's going... Ah, okay. So yeah, okay. Is she going to kill it as retribution? It continues to cry and makes excuses, but the Overlord does nothing. To your surprise, she lets it go. Are demons capable of mercy? You guess it doesn't matter now. You're all burned together. Hero's true end. Okay, we got the second true end. Oh. No matter the perspective, the true ending remains the same. That's what makes it true. You couldn't resist seeing it for yourself though, could you? I wonder what will happen when you collect all of them. Will you give in to despair? Or... A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. You found lost letter number 1. Okay. Well, Maiden. Which one's missing? The one up here. We're still missing a trait. So let's go here first. Overlord. Stays. No, that's a dead end. Okay, we're diplomatic, disloyal, and merciful. Obedient, disloyal, merciful. Okay, that's basically it. Let's go. Let's get the true end. Okay, true end. The Overlord spares the underling. You feel relief, but does it make any difference? Will you all burn together? Okay, this is just so short right now. Maiden's true end. Yes, let's keep collecting. Ah, okay, so you have most of the bad endings. You get a new option. Okay, we need to do some work over here. Okay, tyrant, disloyal, hungry. And then we will return to the castle. Let's go, I guess. Let's eat her. Change your mind and leave. You figure if people are this upset at just the sight of you, they won't fully appreciate any terrible acts you commit. Also, they might fight back. That probably won't end well. You're just one little underling after all. This little day out has been adequately refreshing. You return to the castle, thinking you'll take a nap. You don't get to sleep long. Your friends wake you up. Rude. They're very eager to talk to you about the whole kill the Overlord plan. You admit you hadn't given it much thought and only just now remembered it was a thing. Your friends question your loyalty to their cause. Okay, let's continue being disloyal. You tell them you were just joking and clarify that you're totally in it to win it. They say you were always terrible with jokes. Whether or not you actually feel like killing the Overlord, you know how bad it would be to end up on the wrong side of things. And if this assassination deal doesn't pan out, you can always pretend you were innocent all along. But beneath your shield of false confidence, you worry about what you're getting yourself dragged into. You follow your friends outside the castle to talk more about the plan. You're curious if they have any idea how they want to go on about this. They figure they'll just lock her in a room and set it on fire. What a stupid plan. That could go wrong in so many ways. You realize your friends are just a bunch of directionless thugs, useless without someone's guidance. Your guidance. There'll probably be casualties, but if they falter head on, and while showy death makes a revolution a heck of a lot more fun, blah blah blah, it's probably the wrong way to go. Your friends agree and suggest that you play the assassin. You really didn't want it to come down to this, but you can't back down now. You have to be the one to assassinate the Overlord. Besides, no one has any better ideas. You sneak into the Overlord's room. She's taking a nap, like usual. This is almost too easy. You silently approach your master. She looks so peaceful. Oh, let's be a coward. No, let's time to die. You figure the cleanest way to do this would be to dig your claws into her throat. So, you just do that. She wakes, but not in time to stop you. You watch as she chokes on her blood, cursing you before finally expiring. Expiring? That felt terrible. You remind yourself it was either her or you, and you weren't about to let yourself get killed by anyone. You leave the room to find your friends waiting just outside. They look pleased. Only now do you realize they must have planned to use you like this from the beginning. Ooh. You are now the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. You live with fear that they will one day betray you, as you had betrayed your overlord. Oh, is this a true end? No. Okay, the true end is the same for everyone. Oh, this might be my favorite underling ending though. Again, but let's be a coward. Let's eat her. Let's leave for being disloyal, and we are being a coward. You don't want to kill her. You can't go through with it. You turn to leave the room, but you find your friends blocking the exit. In a panicked whisper, you ask them to let you out. This seems to have been their way of testing your loyalty. You tell them this is pretty messed up and ask again to be let out. The Overlord stirs in her bed while your head is turned. The demons shut the door. You scramble into the Overlord's closet to hide before she wakes up and sees you. There's nothing you can possibly say to explain to survive. You're trembling. You can't believe those a-holes would bully you like this. You feel like crying. Light flickers at your feet. It doesn't take long to realize they set the room on fire. You hear the Overlord trying to get the door open. No avail. You're both trapped. Too afraid to move, you resign yourself to your fate. You and the Overlord burn together. Yo, that's sad. That's one of the sadder ones for sure. Cowardly underling end. Okay, now we should be able to do the true end. I believe it's over here. So it's granted day off. Brings maiden. Still antisocial, obedient, trusting, resolute, merciful. There we go. Let's get the true end. Oh! Wait, this is a new one? When the maiden realizes you're not going to hurt her, she regains her composure. Now she started talking to you like your friends or something. You don't understand humans at all. You speak the same language, of course, which has always confused you, because why is there conveniently only one language in the world? Great. If humans and demons have independent societies, wouldn't it make sense for them to each have their own language? Oh, that's an interesting thought. But okay. Everything else is the same. Okay, true ending. To your surprise, the Overlord spares you. Or maybe she'd rather see you suffer instead. Looking around, you've just gone from one dead end to another. Oh, babies, no! Babies! The maiden is crying. The hero is silent. You all burned together. Okay. A letter flutters down from beyond the curtain. Those letters 3. Okay, what's going on here? What is that? Are you seeing this? Wait, we have the true end. This one's the missing one. Isn't it? That's the missing one. We have the true end. Oh, we have something going on over here. Okay, what is this? Antisocial, obedient, trusting. Disloyal. Okay, wait, you're trusting, you're obedient. Yeah, you're right, but we're also still missing a trait for the underling. Okay, let's see. You are the maiden. We're being polite for now. We're being obedient. She's resolute. No, wait. Was that wrong? Not resolute. Wait, this isn't it though, is it? Wait, how do I get it? Wait. Maybe I need this first. I need to get this one first. Day off, maiden to castle, disloyal, antisocial, obedient, trusting. And then something needs to happen. Wait. Antisocial, okay. Merciful, resolute, turned off. Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a new part. You and your friends turn to notice the maiden from earlier has overheard your entire conversation. It would be bad for you if the Overlord found out about this. Oh! Interesting, there are 2 more options now. Okay, let's use her killing for practice. This is just the way it has to be, you declare, before jumping her and clawing her guts out. It turns out you're already an expert at ending lies. Your friends call you a show-off. You go back into the castle to wash off all the icky human blood. As you finish, you hear the sounds of battle outside. The hero has come. Seeing the dead maiden must have made him pretty angry. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They have worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of the hero's head, knocking him out. What are you doing? I couldn't tell you this was a duel? Couldn't you tell this was a duel? You don't respond. You have to carry out the assassination. You tackle her and rip her to shreds with your claws until she stops moving. You finish off the hero next. You can't let him revive and come after you later. Kind of a cheap victory, but it doesn't make any difference. Anyone who managed to survive comes crawling out of their hiding places. You are now the new ruler of this castle. Your subjects bow before you. I live in fear that they will one day betray you as you had betrayed your own overlord. Ooh. Achievement unlocked. Puppet Master. Oh, okay. Okay, let's get that new trait. Tosser in the dungeon. We don't know about anything about the dungeon. You and your friends seize the maiden and bring her to the dungeon under the castle. It's empty, save for the decorative skulls. They're only there to make it feel more spooky. The maiden is very upset. You leave her in a cell to continue scheming with your friends. But now a hero has arrived at the front gates. He's asking about a maiden. Perhaps the very one you just locked up. The gatekeeper, who must have seen everything, tells the hero exactly what happened. What an idiot you think! Why give the hero an excuse to start slaughtering us? The hero yells, "Prepare prepare to face justice!" And just another such cliché hero lines before driving his sword into the gatekeeper's torso. You're small compared to a lot of your friends, so you're able to slip away without getting cut up by that sword. You get to thinking, if this hero took down the Overlord for you, everything might actually work out in your favor. You wait for things to die down outside before poking your head out. You spot the Overlord and hero locked in battle. They've worn each other down, making this very easy for you. Once an opening presents itself, you hit the back of you now come out, and you challenge the Overlord. You kill the Overlord and the hero. And what happens to the maiden then? Huh, we don't get a response to what happens to the maiden. Interesting. But now we should be able to get this one. Okay, what is this? Antisocial, obedient, trusting, disloyal, and captor. Trusting, disloyal, captor, antisocial. Okay, let's go. You are the maiden. Let's be obedient. This is not the one I was going for. Wait. Oh, we're not resolute. Okay. Oh, okay. It was the second one. Okay. So we're fleeing towards the castle because the townsfolk want to murder us. They immediately notice you overheard them and decide to lock you in the dungeon before you can cause any trouble. You cry out, but the demons ignore your protest. You can't believe you escaped possibly being thrown in a cell back in your village, only to be tossed in this awful place. This is terrible. Who's going to keep those demons from harming the Overlord? You hope she can fend for herself. You sure can't. You hear the sounds of battle echoing through the house outside. Did the hero follow you? If he's out there, your cries don't reach him. After a while, the violence seems to die down. It's impossible to tell what's happened. You continue to wait, but no one comes for you. Unable to escape, you rot in that cell. Oh, that's dark. Imprisoned maiden. Oh! Okay, we got the last letter. Last letter number 2, let's go. Letters collection. We got them. Wait, let me drink more. My throat. Ah, I've been rushing this game a little bit, not gonna lie. But we basically have all the endings now. Got everything here. This is also filled out. This as well. And this as well. Okay, we got everything now. Let's read the letters. My love. It just isn't fair at all, is it? For them to force us apart like this. It's unreasonable. Cruel. I had to find an outlet for this grief. Somehow. So I decided to write. And I keep writing. Until the day you find me once more. And then, maybe we could write a story together. I'm waiting for that day. Forever yours, Tragedy. So, Tragedy is like the master of the theater. So, what is the... I thought... Is it like comedy and tragedy? Are those two the complementary genres in theater? Since tragedy is like always ends in a tragedy. Or it's love story, but I don't know how you actually call it. But okay, so they have been forced apart apparently. My love, I finally fulfilled a childhood dream of mine. Yes, that's right. I opened up my very own theater. You would be so proud if you could only see it. I know how much it would have meant to you to be by my side on opening night. I'm sorry for going ahead without you, but I thought if my theater could become world famous, then maybe you just might hear of it wherever you are. Forever yours, Tragedy. Wait, did his love like die or like leave him? What happened? My love, I've been feeling a little depressed lately. Many patrons have come to my theater, but none so far have stayed to experience every tale in its entirety. The critics haven't exactly been kind, but I understand. My stories aren't exactly crowd pleasers. Despite that, you always listen to the very end. I'm grateful for that. Hope to see you again soon. Forever yours, Tragedy. My love, do you remember when we first met? I had just finished one of my scripts, one I was quite fond of. In fact, as I read it aloud, you happened to pass by. What a terrible ending, you said. Why should these poor fools have to die? You were so rude, and you wouldn't accept any of my justifications. And yet, you managed to convince me. It really would be better if everyone could live in harmony. However unrealistic that felt. I look back fondly on that day, even now. I wonder if somewhere you're thinking of it too. Forever yours, Tragedy. Did Tragedy maybe make this theater because he never got a response from his love? Okay. Oh, congratulations, you've explored every path I had to offer. Thanks for playing. Well, guys, we're not done yet. We have this cute little thing. But my voice is dying, but we're not done yet. We're just starting. Whew. Okay, let's do this. It can't end like this. You want to answer the maiden's prayers. You've decided to find a way to save everyone. But retracing the path you've seen so far, there doesn't seem to be any room to avoid a bad ending. Is there really nothing you can do to keep them all from getting killed in the end? If there's nothing you can do by acting from within their story, maybe it's time to take things into your own hands. Oh boy! They're all on fire. Wait, can I? The hero is burning. The maiden is burning. Oh. The underling is burning. The overlord is burning. Who? You are? Ooh. You boldly insert yourself into the story and use your incredible power to warp everyone to safety. You didn't know you could do that, but what's going on here? You take a moment to get a good look at yourself. You are you. But why are you pitch black? You feel that this body doesn't accurately represent you, but you move past it. The hero, maiden, underling, and overlord have been staring at you too. They look like they don't really know what they're supposed to do right now. You guess that's because you're usually the one guiding them. What will you say to them? Hi guys! You smile awkwardly and introduce yourself. The maiden's the first to respond. My prayers have been answered. You must be... her god? No, you're merely the player. If there was any god there, they'll be the final boss. That's just how these role-playing games go. Now you realize what the real, true ending must be. Almost the best song in the game! Soon? Now. Enough of this. I admit I've been encouraging you all along, but a self-insert story? How passé. You watch helplessly as tragedy descends from heavens. You didn't honestly believe you were the only one who could force your way into the stage, did you? Oh, that's tragedy saying that. I am the narrator, storyteller, god of this world. Call me tragedy, if you would like. Oh. Darkness envelops your party. You don't mind if I send each of them back to relieve one of their many bad endings, right? You are alone in the darkness with me, tragedy. I sincerely hope you've been enjoying your time in my theater. By the way, the professor notes it's tragedy, which he knows the comedy. It's comedy, right? I have guessed so. Yeah. I wasn't entirely sure if like comedy was like the opposite of tragedy, as in like terminology. But okay, it's comedy after all. Okay. Though I can't abide you stealing the show without permission. It's quite disrespectful. I'm sick of seeing all these bad endings. Then frankly, you should never have come to a place called Bad End Theater. Haven't we already been over this? You think defeating me might just be the only way to see a better ending? It's all that's left for you, isn't it? Well, this does sound like it could be entertaining. Show me what you've got. Time to fight God. Okay. Oh, it's like a battle stage. The stage is set for your final battle against me, the god of this world. What will you do? How will you fight against tragedy itself? I'd love to see it. I guess we need to attack. Oh! You try your best to tear me down, but you can't seem to do any damage. You don't truly exist in this world after all. There's some credits? Okay. Oh, is that all? You'll never defeat me like that. Let me try that again. I want to see what defense looks like. You try closing off your heart to protect yourself, but it doesn't make you feel any better. Perhaps you don't understand just how outclassed you are here. Oh! Oh, hello! What's all the colors of their stories? Behold my beautifully tragic tales. Doesn't seeing all of them again make your heart ache? You've witnessed 41 of my painstakingly crafted endings. You must be as much of a masochist as me. I commend you thoroughness. Surely these characters have a special place in your heart. There's the suffering backstage, you know? It's a shame they couldn't make it here to see to the end of the world. That's right. You came here to save them. You can't do this alone. Oh! Oh! Awesome. Okay, let's do this one. You approach the gates of the Overlord's castle. The underling is on guard duty, as you expected. They call out to you. The other demon guard is sound asleep. Hey, you're a pretty weird-looking intruder. What do you want? You explain that no, you're not an intruder, although you are definitely intruding into their story right now. You tell the underling you've come to save them from tragedy. Okay, try saving me from boredom first. I hate this job. The underling snickers. You ask what kind of job they'd rather have. I'll be best if I didn't have to work at all. I just want to live a carefree life and never get bossed around or picked on. You think of the underling's friends who have bullied them into an assassination plot only to betray them in the end. If they kept better company, maybe they wouldn't feel so restless. The true end for the underling suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change their fate. So, there's a way that even work can be fun? Sounds fake, but I'll tag along with you just in case. The underling will now fight alongside you. Aww. Oh! Oh, so cool. Wait, what the frick? You didn't say about a boss battle? The underling, huh? You must be desperate to call on such an unreliable ally. Huh, if I beat this guy up, all my problems will be over. Oh, But it won't be that easy. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Oh. Oh! Oh! Tennessee? Knock me down and I'll just come back stronger. The underling uses their tenacity to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Oh, what's this mischief? The underling tries to evade tragedy through mischievous means. You're so much fun. Would you like a reminder of where that mischief will lead you? Let you, well, probably. Oh. Okay, let's summon the maiden. He happened to find the maiden as she exits the church, her heart set on meeting a demon. Perfect timing! She approaches you, having already taken notice of your odd form. Excuse me? Are you a traveler? I've never seen anyone like you before. You explain that no, you're not a traveler. Well, maybe you are, in a sense. You've come all this way. The maiden regards you with excited curiosity. Then perhaps you might be a demon? I was hoping I would meet one day. You think of all the terrible fates that would happen, that hope would bring about it. She is the catalyst of the story of the all. Oh, that's true. That's true. She is basically the cause of everything. My role as maiden is to be captured by the Overlord, but you see, I've grown tired of waiting. You remember this part. She wanted to understand her role better, and so you asked what it is that she's really hoping to gain from this. The maiden's confused by your question. Perhaps it was as simple as wanting to reach the place she felt like she belonged. The true end for this maiden suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. If there's something I can do to find fulfillment, then please, guide me. The maiden will now fight alongside you. Oh, maiden! So cute. What is this horrible creature? You won't wound me, dear maiden. Is tragedy really such a terrible thing to behold? I remember now. I remember all the awful things you put us through. Then this should be familiar to you as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Aww. Do I have enough health to see all the possibilities? Probably, right? I think so. I'm now guessing, since I see tragedy is like black and white like us. Are we like a creature like tragedy? Or was tragedy maybe an old player that turned evil? Because he didn't like get his love? But the letters wouldn't make much sense in that case. But okay, let's use kindness. The maiden tries to appeal to tragedy with kindness. So naive. I balance your kindness with my cruelty. No! Hope. Or true endings do exist. They simply must. The maiden hopes with all her heart to overcome tragedy. Oh, nice. Tragedy is reeling. Okay, let's summon the Overlord. It's because you're both from the same word, that's why. Oh, that makes sense. Yes, right. You enter the Overlord's room, relieved to see the fire contained to the torches on the wall. When you close the door behind you, The Overlord rises from his slumber. Who are you? Have you come to reside in my castle and serve me? You explain that no, you're not here to serve her. It's more like you've come to do her a favor. You ask why she spends all day sleeping instead of commanding her demon army. She laughs in response. Many of my underlings certainly think I should be more aggressive with the humans. But my father before me, his quest for revenge was endless and self-perpetuating. There's a reason I had to destroy him. You can't help but think it's a little late in the game to be getting some new backstory. I have no interest in waging wars on the humans. I merely wish to be left alone, to live a peaceful, indulgent life in my castle. You realize she must actually be very lonely, only surrounded by soldiers instead of friends. No wonder she gets so attached to the maiden. The true end for this Overlord suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change her fate. My own attempts at peace have been rather imperfect. If you offer a solution, then very well, I will follow you. The Overlord will now fight alongside you. Underling, Metahuman, and Demon Overlord are from a story word, not the same word as them. Yeah, okay, got it. I see. So this is tragedy. Ah, you bought the Overlord. I don't stand a chance now. You've prevented me from attaining peace for long enough. Prepare to die. I hope you're prepared to face your death as well. Tragedy attacks with a terrible fate. Aww. Ambition. I reach my true ending with my own power. The Overlord uses her ambitious nature to overcome tragedy. Tragedy is reeling. Okay, let's be brutally. The Overlord tries to fight tragedy with sheer brutality. Oh, has violence really been working out for you so far? I show you my brutality. Oh, no? Oh wait, I might be in trouble. Wait, I didn't want it to do that. Okay, let's get the hero. Time for a hero, indeed. Brutality, eh? You find the hero in his home. Hunch over a sewing table. Your sudden intrusion scares the hell out of the poor guy. Aww. Are you some kind of demon? You explain that no, you're not a demon. How can you explain in a way the hero can understand? Instead, you ask what he's sewing. Oh, this? I crafted all my own hero gear. You sense his pride in his hobby. You wonder if the costumes are what attracted him to the role of hero. Would you like some clothes? You don't seem to be wearing any. True? You remember the state of your body and decided that yes, some clothes from the hero would be nice. He's overjoyed by your answer. Apparently his outfits are too gaudy for the other townsfolks, so no one else wants them. The true end for the hero suddenly becomes clear. You offer to change his fate. I could make a living as a tailor rather than a hero. Please, tell me what I can do to reach that dream. The hero will now fight alongside you. The hero wants to be a tailor, and we're basically taking him before God to fight God. The whole party is here. I agreed to follow you, but I didn't expect to face something like this. The hero has arrived. We really couldn't have a final boss battle without him. You're the one who's been killing us. Murderer. I can't truly call myself a hero until I see you defeated. We'll see about that. Tragedy attacks us a terrible fate. Now that the whole party is here, can you solve my final puzzle? Which combination of behaviors will open the path to your true ending? Show me. Now, if I hadn't accidentally did this, I could... But I do want to see both answers, so maybe I have to die. Is it justice or willpower? Something tells me it's willpower. Got one try for the trophy here. Yeah. I mean, being a hero is about being like justice, you know? That was his whole thing. He tried to justify everything he's done. And that was like his source of his tragedy. So I think it should be willpower. Your reign of terror ends here, tragedy. I refuse to give in. Yes, okay. The hero uses his willpower to overcome tragedy. There we go. This is it. With everyone's hearts united, you take aim towards your best possible futures. Aww! You unleash one final attack to destroy tragedy, once and for all. Hey! Good job, everyone. Good job. You've done it. You've managed to defeat me. A tragic ending for tragedy itself. I love it. I must thank you all for fulfilling your roles perfectly. Thank you, hero. Starring Hero as himself. Thank you, Maiden. Starring Maiden as herself. Thank you, Underling. Starring Underling as themselves. Thank you, Overlord. Starring Overlord as herself. Actually, I've been noticing that early on, but didn't really recognize it. But Demon Underling is like they, them. They're addressed with they, them instead of like he, she, it. You know. Enough of this nonsense. We defeated you, so die already. Don't worry. I'll be making an exit shortly. Written and produced by Tragedy! Finally, thank you. Most of all, we couldn't have made it here without you. Directed by you! He's correct, literally. Indeed. Yes, my bad end theater did contain a truly good ending after all. I apologize for antagonizing you for so long. I wanted to deliver a satisfying story. Was I able to do so? I wonder. You did! I love your story! No! Wait, I kinda wanna say no. But I don't want to be mean. I mean, in the end, he says that he had a good ending. Oh, let's not be mean. Tragedy already has too much tragedy going on. Thank you. Really, I really appreciate that. Happy endings shouldn't always come easily. Reality is not that kind. But you've earned this one. So, here's your true ending. Oh. Oh, he became a tailor! story, art, and music by the same person. Same person. That's amazing. Oh, the townspeople. Yeah, awesome. The old man doesn't trust her, and the overlord's annoying. Misery. Oh, they became a couple. They're a thing. Sorry, I shut up. I like the song. I ship them. Indeed. Indeed, indeed. Wait. That song is from Tragedy's perspective. Wait. Hey, but I'm now a bit confused again with the perspective. We were shown a person going to the theater. That person was probably us and not Tragedy. Like, I'm still sticking to that Tragedy was once like us. But I think I'm just overthinking this right now. Something's missing. Yeah, I want to go to Something's Missing. I mean, Tragedy didn't have a happy ending yet. I want to know where Comedy is. Oh. Where is your love? I feel like it would be really sad. I feel like this game will end as a bad ending because Comedy is dead or something. I mean, why else is Tragedy like this? Or saying, until I see you again, or something like that. Oh, Tragedy. Oh, you're still here? The curtain has closed for the final time. I'm shutting down my theater. There are no more tragedies left for me to tell after all. I mean, there's one. I mean, let's just be direct. What's your story, Tragedy? Because this love never. Because never love again came to. Oh yeah, like a Comedy never came. A Comedy died, yes. And I don't know which one is sadder. It would be two different kinds of pain. If Comedy died, like it would be just like sad, like nothing could be done. But if Comedy is alive and actively chose not to come, I think that would be more painful. Both would be unbelievably painful for Tragedy for sure, but if there is like these two options. Okay. Me? You like to know why I started this theater? Because I'm obsessed with bad endings, of course. Oh? You gently raise your fingers to the cracks in my mask. Piece by piece, it falls apart in your hands, revealing. You a girl? Huh? Wait, maiden? Wait, what? Huh? Why? No, 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 no. Wait, wait. Why is the box blue now? Why is the blue? Why is the box blue? Why is it maiden box? I should have warned you. This might affect what you think of my stories. You can't help but compare my face to the maidens. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not her. But it's not like she isn't me, necessarily. That's how it is with fiction. I was so scared for a second. I was like, huh? It's like a fourth wall break in the game. Would you like to hear? Not another ending, but the truth? Tell me! Alright, one last story. You may already know this, but it doesn't have a happy ending. First, I'll set the stage. In this world, there are no such things as demons, or even heroes, really. There was a girl eager to set out, to fulfill some sort of destiny. That part was true. She met someone. Another girl! A running theme, isn't it? The maiden and the overlord. The two were inseparable, and for a time, everything was just wonderful. But their families, the communities they came from, neither crew could approve of their relationship. That is the reality for many. This pair was no different. Despite their best efforts, the world was intent on pulling them apart. We used to like the types of stories where love conquers all, where the strength of your love will pull you through any hardship, and everything is okay in the end. I lost her. And then it started this theater. But the story does have a happy ending. Huh? Oh, I'm tearing up right now. Wait! I was hoping. The story from Damage was a true truth. Yeah, yes. I was hoping to find you. It's you. It's been so long. I thought I'd never see you again. You always think of the worst endings. I wasn't about to give up just because things got difficult. Why didn't you reveal yourself sooner? I feel like such a fool. I could say the same to you. You knew I could never resist giving your stories a happy ending. So of course, I would be drawn to a place like this. Yes, but I didn't think it would actually work. Sometimes everything does turn out okay in the end. Thank you for reminding me of that. I love you. I love you too. Oh! Now truly, everyone can live happily ever after. Oh, this game is amazing. Tragedies end. Nami presents. Nom nom Nami presents. Pat pat pat. Clap 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 clap. Amazing. Oh wait, can I? Ooh. Ah, okay. Can just listen to them. They're all so cool. Aww. Character 6. Oh wait, there's a difference? What? Wait, give me a second please, I'm sorry. Oh. Ah, this is the song? Okay, wait. The lyrics might be different. Is there a difference? I am looking up the lyrics, but I think it's like the same. So I'm not sure what the difference is. Okay, why are there two songs? I mean, or maybe the last part might be different. Wait. When they're adding something at the end. No, it's the same. Wait, I'm confused now. I think I will maybe Google about this. Oh, okay. How about beautiful? Too bad nobody else streams it. Too bad for them. Yeah, actually, I saw someone else stream it. That's how I got to know this game. And I was like, oh, I definitely want to play it. So I'll be honest, I did know a couple of endings, including the true bad end. and the last final battle. Or at least I knew that there was going to be a final battle. But the ending was tragedy and like us being comedy. That I didn't know. I mean, if we enter again, oh, there's nothing more to see, my love. But if you'd like to reset, if you really want to experience everything all over again, I'm happy to oblige. So we begin the resetting process. Never mind. Okay, so we also cannot go back into it anymore. Okay. Oh, notice. I didn't read this at the beginning. I'm sorry about that. If you choose to enter Bad End Theater, you will witness many scenes involving violence, murder, and death. Despite the subject matter, the overall tone of my stories is meant to be lighthearted, not too graphic, and never lingering too long in any particular misery. With that said, please exit the theater if you ever feel overwhelmed by despair. My intention is not to harm, but to entertain. I hope you enjoy the show. Signed, your playwright. But awesome. Oh, let's have the music on. Let's just have the true ending on and let's... Oh my goodness, what happened here? Why are you up there? Here I am. Ah. Okay. Oh, taking a little bit of a breather. That was a lot of fun. I'm happy to see that I managed to play it until the end. I feel like if I stopped in the middle of it and do a second part, it would kind of stop the tension from this whole story. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. It was very sudden that I decided to play this game. I mean, I have a lot of other ones running, like my Minecraft Worlds, Elden Ring, as well as Kingdom Hearts, which is also basically still ongoing. But I kind of want to play basically indie games, you could say, like smaller games as well, which I could like finish in 1 or 2 settings. So yeah, then I remembered this game, and it was worth it. It was fun. It was really, really nice. Especially the ending, like the true ending. It's funny how many plot twists they basically put in there as well. Oh yeah. Oh, I love it. Great story, great story. If you want to play it, go ahead, play it. It's less than $10, I think. It's totally worth it. You get great story, you can mess around, and good music as well. So yeah, go ahead. And other than that, I'll just friendly remind you guys. Now self-advertising begins. I have a Discord server open. Feel free to join in if you want to hang out more. Or like today, I basically was asking what game to play. And you guys can also decide what to play on streams. Other than that, I do have a Twitter where I post whether I go live or not. And YouTube, I'll be working on something. So YouTube, sooner or later, will be more active in the future. But I'll be sure to inform you guys through Twitter and Discord as well as streams as well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed it a lot and I hope you enjoyed it as well. And see you guys around. Wait, is someone live? Let me check. Let's raid someone. Let's raid. Is anyone live? No one I follow is live. Is there anyone you guys know? Is there anyone streaming this game for? Bad and theater. Someone else playing it right now? No! It's just me! No one else is live. Okay, well, in that case, we'll be keeping it like this. Thank you so much for watching, no raid, and see you guys around. Until then, take care, stay safe, bye-bye, bye. Oh, wrong one. Bye.